Hey everybody, it's Steve, and I want to address a question that came up in my Day One Journal app this morning. And the question is, what's your best advice for teenagers? This is a great question. I think it is a great question to ask and to ponder relative to teenagers, younger kids, or kids of all ages. What's your best advice, though, to teenagers? My best advice comes in two answers, and I'll give you the first one in this video. And my best advice to you would be to discover your strengths. Discover your strengths. Find out what's right with you. I believe in my heart that God in heaven made you, and He doesn't make mistakes. When He came up with the idea of you and started to add ingredients to you, He knew what He was doing, and who He made was somebody beautiful and somebody who we need. And so you want to know how He made you. What are the talents and the strengths that He's given you? The best tool I know for that is not a religious tool. It's a research-based personality inventory called Strengthsfinder or Clifton Strengths. And this assessment you can take online in about 30 to 45 minutes. I will provide you a link in the show notes here. But you can take this assessment and respond to statements in terms of what you prefer. Do you prefer this? Do you prefer this? Do you strongly prefer? Do you strongly prefer this? Are you in the middle? And your responses will allow you to see immediately upon completion of that assessment your 34 strengths in order. There is a version of this made for teenagers specifically. So the language is a little bit more comfortable or age appropriate, and yet the results that you get will be really your results for life. These are your baked in natural ways of thinking, feeling, and acting. So I really encourage you to take that assessment, and then you'll immediately get a bunch of resources, PDFs, and there's a free app that comes where you can click on it and see definitions and get insights, and have your little coach on your phone help you to see your God-given talents, because the world will tell you so many things about what's wrong with you. And hey, let's face it, we all have issues, we all have blind spots, we all have weaknesses and gaps. But I'd like to encourage you at this point in your life to become more of an expert on what's right with you than what's wrong with you. Clifton Strengths is a great tool for that. Remember, God made you. He didn't make mistakes. He didn't make junk. He didn't make trash. He made treasure. And you developing your talents and strengths over your lifetime is one of the tasks of your life. But He's given you talents and strengths, and you need to know what they are, in my opinion, so that you can really be who you are, love who you are, and bring your gift to the world. Again, this is true for you at 14 or 24, 44, or 64. I think this is true for everyone who's watching this video, whether you're a teenager or not. Discover your strengths, find out what's right with you, and what you have to offer to the world. That's my thought for this part of the question. There's a second part. It goes a little bit deeper, and I'll give that to you in our next video. Take care.